Hey guys, it's the Marine here. I'm here in Ruinberg with my Type 64, and as you can see by XVM, this is only a 32% chance to win, and so I know that this is going to be something where we need to use any advantage that we have to our advantage. And so I see that we're just slightly lighter than they are, and so what I feel is the best move here is that most of us go out here to try and win the town. If we win this flank, we could get flanking fire down inside the city where they're probably going to beat us. And so right here, this looks nice. We're going to a little bit more of the typical area where you just go to get early lights. So right away, get the M5 Stewards lit. A little unfortunate with the spotting there. I was probably spotted by that Hellcat. And so right now, I just want to relocate. They do have 2 artillery, and I am the player with the best W8 on the team, so I'm pretty sure I would be priority number 1, especially given that I'm a light, and light tank's reputation for applying chemo to cancer. A little bit of a rush out there, but I needed to take it since I was lit.
Enemy is hit. The turret ring is damaged. We can barely turn it. Enemy armor is hit.
Unfortunately, still at here, and I should have been paying a little bit more attention. I thought I would eventually drop off the radar, and I didn't. This town is a little bit frustrating with the spotting mechanics in it. Areas that I'm pretty sure I would not be spotted from, I do get spotted from, and just, it's a little frustrating. And so now I'm just trying to use my pubbies to do a lot of lighting, and me just let my gun sing. I again have no armor, and really just need to take everything out I possibly can.
Enemy armor is hit.
One of the biggest mistakes players do is, when they're scouts, is they forget that they have a gun, and that gun can be very effective on the battlefield.
We didn't penetrate their
Probably not going to
armor.
penetrate unless I hit his hole, and as you can see they're going up inside into his turret, which unless I catch flush is not going to penetrate.
Penetration. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So there's my first kill. I've done 801 damage. And maybe a little bit more because of blind shots. And now this is just absolutely juicy here.
Penetration.
T150 is one of the stronger tanks, and he's just absolutely caught out now. He's too focused on the T43 instead of the tanks which are going to perforate his side.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So that was nice, doing nearly 600 damage to that T150. That's what we get when you tunnel vision.
We
A
didn't
little bit of a
even
rush shot there.
scratch them. Penetration.
Had I been paying a little bit more attention to my ammo count, I would have stopped firing some of these snapshots. But here I'm down to 15 rounds now, down to my APCR.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. They're knocked
That
out.
tank was the best player on the enemy team. He is a very nice one to get out. So now I'm at 1910 damage with 4 kills. And I've just been absolutely shooting at everything in my sight. The town is actually held up fairly well. The KV-1S down there, he only is a 452 W8 player, but he is absolutely holding his own. That's probably honestly one of the reasons the KV-1S is going to be getting nerfed. if you can get your rounds on target in this kind of matchup with tier 7, you're not going to be bouncing anything. No one really has strong enough armor. So here I'm trying to get these bushes between myself and the T29. Unfortunately, he spots me. So I'm just going to back off. If he's going to lose interest and go somewhere else, I'll just come up and shoot him through the bushes. And not going to complain. And that's where the DPM of this tank really saves in my butt. Now I've picked up 6 kills, and I only have 4 rounds left. This thing can absolutely spam these rounds out with only 2.84 seconds to reload. And this is without BIA. You just have to watch your ammunition. And I suppose once I get BIA on this crew, it'll be even worse. Failed driving here. And so really, this map is over. What I did here is just a fair use of an example of using the puppies who are around me to do the spotting so that I can do the damage and secure the kills. It's not exactly the most fair play style, but it works. And here's where much disappointment happens. Just missed my chance at getting the last kill with the last round. Unfortunately, didn't pull it off. That would have been a nice little medal. But as you can see here, finished with a mastery, the high caliber, the top gun. I did 2,875 damage for 6 kills and a base experience of 1253. And thanks to the fact that I ran through all of my ammunition, I only made a profit of 25,203. Normally I can make a lot more money with this. I believe my previous mastery I made more money, but I did a little bit more damage and I didn't fire all of my APCR even though it was dangerously low. Anyway guys, this was another mastery badge and I hope you enjoyed.